Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zero, back with another video. Today we're gonna cover Exos Heroes. Exos Heroes is actually a mobile game produced by Line Games. I never thought I'd be a mobile gamer till now. I've been playing this game religiously for over a month, and I find this game very fun in terms of fantasy wise, and it feels like Final Fantasy when I was playing, like FF7, FF8, and it's very reminiscent of those kind of games. So I'm kind of like very into this game. So as for today, actually, I'm just gonna cover the new event, which is the core raid event, and also FC Ramji that just released in the banner that was released just yesterday. So let's go. Alright, right now you are in the main screen of Exos Heroes. So in the top right hand corner you can see the first Guardians event. As you can see, the main core of this event is basically defeating or killing 3 characters, which is the first Guardians, Ramji, Maggie, and also Rera. Difficulty goes as follows: hard, extreme, and special. And it's kind of cool that how they actually do their raids, and this time the raid was much more easier. Unlike the previous raid was the reverse world core raid, which consists of 3 characters also, which is Ryugen, Brooke, and Garth. Sorry if I butcher those names. They are basically normal, very hunky guys that reverse world, they become small little girls or lolitas, if you might call it. So once you defeat them, you might ask, what are you gonna get from this raid? Well, on the top right hand corner also you have this button called the shop. So basically there are 2 rows of that you must concentrate on. No, actually just 1 row. The first row being the basic products. These products are actually things that you can get in the normal exploration, dailies and all that, but sometimes they are really rare. Getting from here is much more easier in a way that things can be purchased at a cheaper rate instead of like buying off with your crystals or your Zs whatsoever. Sometimes you need that extra or extra experience book, and you got that, maybe that 5 extra ones. In this case I don't have a rate coupon, so you can get those at a very cheap price of like 100. It's easier to get. The next row is the raid products. This is the row that you need to concentrate on, because you need to level up your tier as you go along. So basically there are 5 tiers. Once, how does it work? If you purchase all 4 products in this one, which is the last one, is the mirror stuff, which is the legendary magical weapon, you will get the last reward, which is the 2nd tier reward, which is a shelter of average pass. So altogether the last rewards you will get for free is 5 tiers. The first tier being the FC Guild Desert Treasure Hunter, which is a FC, technically it's just a skin for Gil, which is a very good character when it comes to exploration. The second will be Shelter of Average Pass, which is now I'm at. Shelter of Average Pass basically is the Cyclops daily. The third one is the Spirit Saturn Pass, which I was, it could be better if it was Blessing Saturn Pass, because we need those holy water universe crap thing. It's like the rarest thing in the game. And the 4th and the 5th is basically a rare ticket armor, fated one, and also a weapon. So in order to progress the tiers, you have to purchase all 4 items on the raid products, and after that, once you want to level up to the next tier, you have to purchase it with 50 Zs. Alright, if you say that you can't get Zs, okay, please just complete the story mode regardless how hard it is. Do your dailies, and you get like 56 Zs if you complete it. If you all the way complete to chapter 10, trust me, it's worth it. And it's free Zs. Who doesn't want free Zs? So other than that, back to how many times that you need to get. So when the first time you clear the characters, this is how many times you can clear each day. Alright, so for Ramji, you can go with him for unlimited number of times with 40 Levi stones, and for Maggie or Magi or whatsoever, you can clear it for 3 times with 60 Magi stones, 60 Levi stones. Sorry, I'm sorry about that. And the last one will be Rera. Okay, she has 100 Levi stones, but you can only clear her once. Alright, so basically if you actually clear her, alright, so for Rera, if you clear her for the first time, you get 4k worth of tickets. Boss clear, you get 1000 tickets. If you go for a battle and you didn't survive, you get 150 tickets altogether. Worth it to go a lot of times? I don't think so, because it's 100 Levi stones. 100 unless you are like me, you hoard on Levi stones and you don't really use it for other than exploration purposes and other things, which is this thing, which is the core raid, which needs the Levi stones. As same as Magi, 250 if you boss clear, 90 if you get a battle win, and also the first time when you clear you get 500. Same for our dear Ramji, a bit lesser, 60 plus another 60, which is altogether will be 120 tickets. But Ramji, you can actually go for a lot more. As for the passive, okay, so the passive, every single character has the same passive, except for the passive, meaning they're not the dragon knights or the dragon characters or first guardian characters that we know in the banner right now. So if you can see, it's immune to all reflect status effects, debuffs and marks effects. Dimension barrier grants a barrier equal to 2% of maximum health for 1 round at the beginning. So sorry about that, at the beginning of a turn, yada yada yada. Guardian Oath, you guys can read, you can just pause that. And the one that you need to think about is actually Dragon Blessing. Dragon Blessing is not really the Dragon Knight's main ability. It's basically increased health to all allies except for self by 20%. So when you go to the raid, you're gonna get other ads that you're gonna destroy first or kill first before you can face Ramji by himself. But there are ways to actually kill them. They don't have guardian stones like the main boss, sadly, but you can kill them with raw damage. If you have a battery, you have a Radley or Rachel or all those characters that has burst damage, just burst on them, you know. If you can get mana fast and just burst on them, just don't hold back and just leave it on. And then when it comes to the characters, the boss itself, I will show you a beginner's guide or beginner's way to do it. There's a ways to do it and there's other ways to do it, but in this way you need to have a certain character, but there will be another video. Other than that, okay, that's all for the first Guardian raid or the first Guardian core raid. Alright, now we're gonna cover FC Ramji, the actual Ramji that we have for their banner. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, right now we are at the recruit tab at Exos Heroes. This is the current banner, which is the fake core chance increase banner, which is FC Ramji. Previously, this is one of the first Guardians banner. Being the first one was Zeon, second one was Anastasia, third one was Baelish, fourth one was I'm thinking Maggie, fifth one was Rera, and the last previous one was Baraka. We had a lot of I didn't pull Baraka, to be honest. Anyways, that's another story. Anyways, I would say that a lot of people are saying not to pull Ramji because he is not a good character in terms of a lot of things. He might be good in PvP, PvE, but in PvP wise, he might not sustain well in the PvP. But I'm getting it because for two reasons. Number one, I want to actually get Ramji because I don't still have not him. This is my first Ramji in the game. Secondly, I have Shufraken, the FC version, and I will want to test out both Valentina and also FC Ramji and Shufraken in the front lines. How do they handle if they are all together in one lineup? I will want to test it out during tag, in the tag matches, see how they actually work in PvP. If it's very worth it, then I will actually make them one of my tag teams in PvP. So let's check out on FC's Ramji's abilities and also his kit. Alright, so basically now we are at FC Ramji's and he is kinda cute. I mean, like, look at the back of his whatever he's wearing. He has a big halo behind him, and his cat is basically a leopard, a cheetah, a leotard. I don't know what you decide. He has very long stockings and dude, can you stick to one cape? Like, your cape is always, where do you get this wind from? I don't know. Like, there's no wind coming out his hair and everything, but his cape is flying up and down. But the cool part is his staff is actually like floating. Anyways, let's go to his skills. Okay, so basically his attack, a very basic attack, comes out a fireball, shoots at the enemy. I don't know what happened to his cat though. His cat just disappeared. Oh well. So his passive, cleanses damage over time, gains 1 mana, bada bing, bada boom. If you know what cleanse tree does, then you should know what does it do. It basically cleanses damage over time or whatsoever, and also gain 1 mana if you're 70% above health, or if I'm not wrong. And also, yeah, I think that's about it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also the dragon passive, the great one, dragon blood, rough, dragon scale, and the normal dragon knight's passive. He is one of the characters in the first Guardians that you get this kind of buff. So when it comes to first skill, it's called Touch of Light. In the normal one will be a Touch of Darkness, if I'm not wrong. Deals 225% damage to one enemy. Special, he has a special. Inflicts target with Nullify Heal for 12 turns. Can't be removed. Basically, this person cannot be healed for 12 turns. Alright, so if you have the Fear of the Abyss, which I mentioned just now, I have Shufraken. Self-harm. Afflicts targets with self-harm if target is afflicted with Fear of the Abyss, dealing 45% damage every turn for 5 turns. This is kinda good and bad in terms of PvP, because the reason why it's also not something that I would recommend in terms of PvP, because when you have Dragon Blood characters in your enemy, or your enemies have Dragon Blood characters, if that Fear of the Abyss is being triggered, it's not really gonna help you in terms of saving you, because you're gonna get damage from Wrath and you're gonna die. But who knows, man. Dragon Blood could help him. Anyways, the next one is the Golden Blaze. I can't remember the first, the normal fated Ramji's name, the last ability, but in this case it's called Golden Blaze. Deals 133% damage to all enemies. Afflicts special. Same thing, fly targets with Nullify, but this time it's for 16 turns. And also has self-harm, affects targets with self-harm, and bada boom, Fear of the Abyss, 26% damage. I think the other one was 45%. Yes, 45%, and the other one is, oh, I accidentally pressed the animation, but never mind. It's 26% damage on all enemies who got affected with Fear of the Abyss. So how does Fear of the Abyss works is basically if the opponent has lesser defense than Shufraken. Remember, Shufraken, not Ramji. Shufraken, they will have this ability called, or the thing called Fear of the Abyss being marked on him. So take note, do take note that it's not on Ramji itself. Shufraken has to be inside the lineup in order to have this this effect on him. So let's see the animation again. Golden Blaze turns his Leota into a saber-toothed tiger. Attacks and also jumps and boom. That's it. Nothing much, nothing change. Usually Black Fakors don't have much of a change, except for Anastasia. Anastasia has a better Fakor, better change. He just basically, this Black Fakor is just changing the animations on how they do it, and how they actually transform and all that. They just change the skin. It's just the same animation. Yeah, that's about it. So if you think that you want to purchase Ramji, it's one of the darkness characters. I wish he was light though, because there's no light characters in the first Guardian lineup. But I would recommend him to get if you don't have a Dragon Blood character, which is darkness, or you don't have Baelish FC Baelish, because he is also a dark character, dark element character. And if you don't have it, try to pull for him. 19 is not bad as 28, but it's to me it's kind of worth it when it comes to PvE. I have not yet tested him on PvE, so do stay tuned to that. I would like to test it out in PvP soon. Alright, that's about it. I think as my first video on Exos Heroes, I hope that this information is very informative. I hope that you guys enjoy the video. If you think that you want to see more videos, do leave a comment in the comment section down below, and please subscribe to my channel. Would like to cover this game more often because I've not been playing my console for a very long time, and I would like to have more viewers. Okay, that's about it. Thank you so much. This is Zero. I'll see you soon. Peace.